Hey, what's up you guys? So I am back with another video, and in this video I want to talk about the best things I believe to be gained from living and teaching in South Korea. So basically my favorite things about living here. So let's get started. Number one, my favorite thing about living and teaching in South Korea is the students. Like, honestly, I really do love my students. Some of them are really annoying, but for the most part, like, I just get a lot of joy in my life from interacting with them on a day-to-day basis and just seeing how interested they are in me, and they're always so willing to talk to me. And yeah, it just really makes me smile even on the days when I'm, not having the best day. Like, I can always count on my students to get a laugh out of me or to make me smile. Alright, and the second thing that I believe to be the best thing about living in Korea is the financial freedom, especially in a world today where the economy is so sucky. It feels great to be in a place where I have financial freedom, in a place where I don't really have to worry that much about money. Yeah, it's really awesome to have, and the reason I have so much financial freedom here is because they take care of all of our rent for our apartment. So we just have a lot of disposable income at the end of the day. And yeah, it's great. Even though I try to budget, just knowing that I could afford to go to fancy restaurants and knowing that I could do a lot of traveling abroad if I wanted to, it really makes me feel nice. So, yep. Yay for financial freedom. Alright, and the next thing that I want to mention is the safety, especially coming from the perspective of a, female. A lot of places around the world, we don't have that safety, or like we don't feel the freedom of walking outside after dark without worrying. But here, I don't worry when I'm walking outside at 1 a.m. even, and I don't have to worry about getting robbed or shot or kidnapped. Things like that just doesn't happen as often in Korea. So I really feel blessed to be living in a country where I have so much safety. And the other thing that I want to mention is the special attention. So it's weird because to me this can actually be a gift and a curse, but honestly I feel like I'm a local celebrity. Like, everyone knows who I am. My students gather around me and like ask me questions and tell me hi, and just they're so excited to see me. And I can go in a store and attempt to talk to someone in Korean or like talk to someone in English, and there would literally be a crowd of people surrounding me. Like, everyone in the store will come over and try to help me figure out like what I'm looking for at the store. It's crazy, and this will probably be the last time I ever experience that. I mean, unless I become like rich one day and famous. But other than that, like, normal people really don't get to like experience that. So I think it's pretty awesome and pretty cool to experience that local popularity or whatever. All right, and I also want to mention the fact that Korea has a lot of nice people. Like, I think it's a part of the Korean culture to be nice and kind and friendly to other people. Of course there are mean Koreans, as there are mean people from every nation, but overall Koreans are very kind and very helpful and willing to make sure that you're comfortable. And I also want to mention the fact that being a part of the expat community, you have an endless social calendar. Like, every weekend there is some big event that's getting put on by some group or like somebody or like another foreigner, because like we're all here, we don't have any kids, and like most of us aren't married, so we all have free time and we are looking for ways to fill that free time. So we get really creative with the events that are planned, and there's always something new and exciting to do every single weekend. So I take full advantage of it. My weekends are always booked. So yeah, that is definitely a plus for me. There's always something going on in the expat community while living in Korea. Alright, so I also want to mention the friendships that you make here. That's definitely a positive, because I am meeting people from all over the world, different countries, different cultures, and it's so amazing to me and enriching for my life to meet these type of people. And just, the memories that I'm making here is definitely, unforgettable, and it's definitely going to be something that I would cherish forever. All right, and another thing, this may not be a big deal for a lot of people, but buying local. Okay, so I'm from America, where a lot of things are mass produced and like factory farming is rampant. So living in a country where that is not as popular, and where I could just wake up on a Saturday morning, walk 2 minutes away from my apartment and buy strawberries and vegetables from the local vendor, from the actual person who produced this food, and like buying from the farmer, that is such a big deal to me. And that really just makes me feel more connected to what I'm consuming and eating and putting in my body. And it just makes me feel better about my life. I don't know how to explain it. If you're not really into like that type of thing, you probably won't understand what I'm saying. But yeah, that's definitely a plus in my book. All right, and last, I want to say the benefit of living in Korea is the Korail system. So that's basically the train system here that takes you from one city to the other. It's freaking awesome. It's cheap. You can get anywhere you want in the span of like 1-2 hours. So yeah, I really see that as a positive, and it makes me feel so free. You can buy the ticket online, or you could just go there on a whim and be like, I think I want to go to Seoul today, and just go in there and spend like $35 and get all the way to the other side of the country. So yep, those are some of the pros. There's probably some more, I just can't think of them right now, but yeah, those are the pros of living in Korea and what I see as the best things that I have gained living in Korea. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I will talk to you later. Bye.